All right, this is David.
This is Donald.
Jose.
And this is Wrestling Memories, and we're going to remember we just lost a legendary World Heavyweight Champion, Harley Race. We just lost about 12 days ago. And we're going to watch a match where I'm going to binge watch Tito Santana, which is my all-time favorite wrestler. And we're going to watch a match, Tito Santana versus Harley Race. It was September of 1986 at Madison Square Gardens. And apparently it was on Primetime Wrestling. I did not know that part. But right now, I would like to have a moment of silence for the legendary Harley Race. Okay, now, we're going to watch Tito Santana versus Harley Race. Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon are going to introduce this match.
The match I haven't seen. It's the first for me. These guys, I missed them both. Both good.
Tacula, Mexico. There is no Tacula, Mexico. It's actually, I think, it's a town, Toluca, Mexico. I love that, the iconic, the black t-shirt, I have that.
244 pounds.
You know, we are watching this on the WWE Network.
Do we have to say we're watching it?
Oh yeah, you gotta give them all the rights and credits that they deserve on this stuff.
Now, Harley Race he has the King of the Ring character. He won the King of the Ring, I believe, 1986 King of the Ring. The previous one, 1985, was won by Magnum Morocco. Tito Santana would win the 1989 King of the Ring. And there was a legal argument with this.
Won?
What's that?
He won that?
There was a King of Rings that there were house shows from 1985 through.
I never knew he won either.
Yeah, a couple of them. 85, 86, 87, 89. Not sure, but the 90s. 93 they went to pay-per-view.
I remember him winning the King of the Ring, Harley Race, but I never knew.
The King of the Ring tournaments that took place in Foxborough, Massachusetts, many of them. Now, the legal situation with Harley Race as king, he was calling himself King of the Ring, but he was also being called King of Wrestling. And Jerry the King Lawler out of Memphis was legally pissed at McMahon for using that. He says, "You can't use that. I'm King of Wrestling."
Yeah.
That was an angry legal situation, and Jerry Lawler won that lawsuit.
Well, because when he was King of Wrestling, he said it back then. I remember that.
This is really an historic.
Wasn't there somebody else who had this before Jerry Lawler was referred to as king?
No,
I have no
I
idea.
think there was.
he said because he was the biggest mainstay.
That's a good question.
He was the biggest mainstay of Memphis.
That we got to look for. But I always seen Jerry Lawler wear the crown.
Yeah, he might have been the first to do stuff like that.
And wear the robe and everything, the king robe.
This is we're watching Tito at.
So this is a
Tito
regular
in his
match.
prime.
In his prime, I think he was ready,
Well, WWF prime.
Well,
He actually
WWF
had. This is September of '86, so he already lost the Intercontinental title to Randy Savage in February. Talk about working with a legend, a true legend, Harley Race.
I love this drop kick. It's
Yeah.
one thing, he always knows that drop kick so perfect. That's one thing I can say for a big guy. He can actually.
This strange before they even get when he won the King of the Ring before the King of the Ring the gimmick. Bobby Heenan labeled handsome Harley Race. Give me a break.
I would say he was handsome Harley Race. I don't think he was a handsome. At all.
There's a classic armbar by Tito, which is not done anymore. It's it's the rest period to talk out the match.
Looks like. You ever watch The Water Boy?
Yeah, of course. One of my favorites.
The Water Boy. The other coach, I forget his name. That
Jerry Reed played.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
I think he's got the right now.
He looks just like him.
Hairdo
You're
wise.
fired. It's like Harley Race looks like that'd be a good actor to play Harley Race because he looks like Harley Race. I said, yeah.
You talking Harley Race? That it would be considered around the world the toughest son of a bitch in wrestling history, among just a few. Working on arm drags in this match.
Well, this is what you call road wrestling back then when they work on each other's arms. Not like today.
Tito himself when I post this to Facebook, Tito's gonna say, "Wow, was I young?"
Ask him if he remembered.
I know, because
I'm gonna ask him memories of Harley, the matches with Harley Race.
But I don't remember.
Because it's probably the most physically fit he's been in.
Now people are gonna say, "Why did you pick Tito? If you're gonna in memory of Harley Race, why pick Tito Santana?" Well, we're gonna do a binge of matches in tribute to Tito Santana, my favorite, and a personal friend.
And quite frankly, how many other matches he's gonna have that took place at MSG? Because I can't really think of any.
Now, what's that MSJ?
Madison Square Garden.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I understand it's Madison Square Garden. I didn't understand it that way. I was like, what is
Monosodium glutamate.
I thought it was some kind of
It's
soy sauce or something.
Isn't it a salt additive or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you put that in some kind of rice?
Flip over outside with so many iconic wrestlers. Ray Stevens, Ric Flair have done.
Yeah, but he did it good too. But he always fall onto the floor. Flair does it too, real good.
Harley
For a big guy.
A lot of the tributes that came out during the week is a video of him as NWA World Champion when he says, "I am the greatest wrestler on God's green earth." I will give you that if not among a few. Even Ric Flair himself has said that.
Well, without Harley Race, there won't be a
without
Ric Flair.
without Harley Race or Dusty Rhodes, there never been a Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, some of the tribute funks was funny. They were playing back something he had said. You could tell it's a different era completely because he would say like a completely inappropriate phrase, like saying, "I am the cock of the Rock," and I'm thinking, "Wow, there is something Dwayne Johnson could not get away with saying today." And yeah, this was 1980. It was him promoting against Billy Graham as they were showing.
Oh man. I would like to see that interview. They probably would cut it out.
God. Yeah, I forgot if it was interviewing with Jesse Ventura, Gorilla Monsoon, or possibly Mean Gene. I'm not sure which. No, probably not Mean Gene. I take that back.
Tito having trouble getting it all together. You might get to your feet, Tito, and take a hike
But it was-
yourself.
Harley Race getting his time on Tito. Tito's out on the concrete floor.
Madison Square Garden.
I think one fact we must look at here is that Harley Race
And you guys see how high this rings back in the days, how high they were.
Yeah.
It waist high.
Oh yeah.
It waist high. And
Now that was an interesting time where there was there's 3 chairs behind Harley and he just falls down. That was interesting timing that he knew the chairs were there.
That's why people didn't normally jump into the ring back then. It was a higher ring.
yeah, and it's like, and he fell when he flipped over the ropes. That's a big fall.
Curious why is Bobby in tights? Unless he's got a match with somebody.
Could be.
Yeah.
1986.
He used to be. Yeah, he used to still get in the
Was
ring.
he still with Paul Orndorff back then?
Yeah.
In September or October.
I love that he uses that holding on the ropes flip over.
He just stepped on. Tito stepped on Bobby the Brain in hand.
Just watching Harley Race it's a lesson in itself. And Tito can work with anybody. They say Ric Flair can work with a broom. Also can Tito.
Bro, that's a good analogy.
Block the suplex and suplexes.
Reverses it. And the fans are going crazy for Tito.
Oh yeah.
They're cheering for Tito. The fans.
The question is how if these Madison Square Garden fans even realize who the hell Harley Race even really is, being no former 7-8-time world champion. The 8th time I still question. I don't deny the 8th time as world champion. It's just there's never been film shown of it. It's just in history books.
Well, they say he won it 8 times.
Well, there was.
Monday Night Raw did a tribute.
Yeah. Okay. The eighth time is a change in Singapore and in New Zealand by a promoter named Steve Rickard in 1984.
I think I'm not. I didn't get to see SmackDown because I keep on forgetting to watch.
I've never known him more as the 7-time world champion. Did that fan just smack Bobby in the head? Because Bobby moved his head. Look like that fan smacked him.
Probably the guy looked like he
Welcome to
swung
New
at
York.
him. I think he swung and he missed, but
Yeah, they're going back to.
now they're gonna talk.
You know, I don't care what they say about Harley, whether he steals things or has a cape or doesn't.
Missing both of these guys, especially Gorilla Monsoons. We call them on the internet. We call them Monsoonisms.
Well, they're going back to the match. They're going back and forth.
I do not know if they're going to be continuing
See,
this.
look, see? It
Should be skipping
It
commercials.
says more. Yeah, it's going to skip commercial. But that's what they're doing.
Oh,
Act
it'd be
like-
funny if they had their commercial.
See, now they're back.
Yeah, they're back.
And now they're going to go back and talk to the match.
I never even knew. I heard of primetime wrestling, but I didn't know it actually aired at nighttime. Did not know. Primetime at night, you know.
Well, I haven't knew either.
It was whether 7, 8, and 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock. I don't know.
I'll be outside at the time. Talking about what we saw that day.
His moves against Harley Race.
That should have been a 3 count. That referee hesitated.
Dick Kroll referee. That's a memorable referee, Dick Kroll.
I have no idea who he is.
Yeah, I remember the name.
Yeah, because I definitely heard that wrong. I thought they said Nick Kroll.
Dick Kroll. Did Harley with grabbing ropes and fly and flip over the top rope? That's gotta be an iconic thing definitely for race for Harley to do.
But it's also one of those old school lessons about how you underhook yourself with the rope so that when you flip over, there's no risk of injury.
Yeah. He sells himself good, doing
Oh,
a
yeah.
good seller. He's a good seller. That's one thing I can say about Harley Race.
Definitely didn't top the top 5 workers in the world ever was.
You think he'd get hurt, but he knows what he's doing. He knows his way in that ring real good.
Because
And outside of it.
Harley like Dusty or Flair, many of them, so many countless would be considered a ring general. They always say that the babyface follows the heel in the ring when they work.
Yep, Tito's gonna grab him and throw him.
I love every time they're gonna grab someone from the top rope, they're shaking their head.
Yeah, they want to get
I
thrown.
get a kick out of that.
No, don't throw me.
Fake go. Tito going for the figure 4? Yep.
Yeah.
But it's all
Okay, kicks out. Yeah, going for the figure 4 again.
He does it different.
I think he had to stay. He couldn't grab it because Harley was gonna poke him in the eye, scratch his eyes.
But he had it underneath instead of going over the top. So maybe he wasn't going to do the figure 4.
Harley going for his back, taking a
He's gonna
pile
flip
driver,
him and do it backwards. What's that called?
and
I
he
could not tell you the
hits Tito with a pile driver.
It's like the sharpshooter almost, but not the sharpshooter because he had like the figure 4.
But
leg
it is
lock.
amazing how Flair or Dusty they
forget
get
what
how
that called.
no Dusty better. The dropping headbutt, an iconic move by Harley. Oh, he misses it. Unlike where Barbarian drops off the top rope, Harley just stands there and drops his head, and it's a very cool move.
I also love how when they show him doing the pile driver, how he safely does it, so there's never a risk of the injury to the wrestler himself. Because you'll see him falling at an angle backwards,
Shot to
so
the
he's
stomach.
always
Didn't-
falling in his own butt.
Didn't seem like one.
Yeah.
There's never a risk to the head of the other person.
Blocking back and forth. Tito
That's
fighting
why he was a
back.
good worker.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tried not
Nice
to.
punch.
That's one thing I could say. Most wrestlers do get interviews that when they wrestle him, that he never tried to hurt you.
Yeah. And that's part of it too, about the amount of trust people have in you to do
Yeah.
what you do.
A lot of people trusted Harley Race
Exactly.
because of that. Because there was a lot of big wrestlers that would actually hurt you.
That's why
This
they call him
guy
a ring
never hurted
general.
nobody.
That's why Harley Race is called considered a ring general. Oh, T was grab a sleeper. He's one of those things gonna grab his arm. That would have been more of a $1 million sleeper.
I still don't believe with somebody like him, you wouldn't think he'd be strong enough to lift Andre, but they've shown him several times.
There's a compilation video of how many people slammed Andre.
Yeah, but you don't think Harley Race is one of those guys. Some guys make some sense, but you just don't think it with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
But you gotta also remember, Andre Hutz, you know. So,
Yeah.
So, the solid.
You know, one iconic thing about Harley is his tattoos on his arm. Really sticks out. That's a man's thing.
Oh, it is
Tattoo
cheating.
our man's thing.
Yep.
And it really sticks out on Harley's arm.
Oh,
Also one thing that he's missing, and especially in his NWA days, was his beard. He had curly hair, but his beard really is. His curly beard really is iconic for him too. He doesn't have it in the WWF right now. He just spit on the ground, Bobby.
yeah, but it's the floor of MSG, so maybe you're actually cleaning it up.
Yeah. I had heard Harley was in kind of bad health. He was with lung cancer.
So that's what he passed us.
Yeah, I heard for a little while he had it. Oh, Tito reverse is on Harley. Comic drop. Oh,
Hey, so
Reynolds behind.
So is it real good?
Tito's butt. Tito going to pin, but Harley's got a split on the rope. Yeah, I can understand that foot on the rope, but it's a pet peeve. We're definitely going to work on a pet peeve one day, without a
I
doubt.
almost spoiled something. You gotta watch the match.
There was something. Yeah,
The match last night.
This was I saw 10 minutes of it, and as I said, there was only 5-10 minutes.
You saw the beginning of the match?
If you're talking about the first match,
Yes. The first
then
match.
yes, it has to do with the whole
Yeah, rope thing.
rope thing.
You don't
Other
have to
than
worry
that,
about
I'm not
it.
going to specify because we're in this match.
Yeah. But that was a good match because of that. I was like, oh my god.
For someone who won his first NWA World Title in 1973, it looks in phenomenal shape. Harley Race,
Oh yeah.
great shape.
Well, for a big guy, yeah. Oh, he missed his
Off the
headbutt.
top, I think he went for the headbutt off the top rope.
He missed.
Missed it. Tito,
It's what Tito's gonna do.
you going for the figure four?
I don't know if it's the.
His version of it.
Probably Bobby's gonna. Bobby's looking for something in his trunks. A weapon in his trunks.
Yep.
Oh, Harley's gonna go schoolboy roll up. Yep. The camera really didn't get a good. No, the camera did not get a good shot of the pin. Not really. But
He looked young. Howard Finkel. Jeez, Howard Finkel.
Tito went
Tito went after Harley. I ain't done. As far as I'm concerned, it's not over.
Yeah. Throws him back in the ring. Better get. Prayer, he's going at the ring. Oh man, I wanted him to get him. What a crazy match.
I know, I'm cracking up at MSG. They keep lowering and lifting back up the microphones.
Yeah, he was robbed.
The king of wrestling. They say that's where law or legally you say no, you can't use that.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do a tribute match, opening match with using Harley Race, and we're gonna do a Tito Santana binge of several matches with Tito Santana. And this was a tribute to a legendary loss this past week.
Look, his shoulders up.
There's a better camera angle of Harley schoolboying him.
It was a 3 count.
And there, he did not use the tights. That was a legal pin. Yep, there was no problem with that at all.
Except I thought the right shoulder was up.
Yeah, the
Between
first
one
count.
and
Tito still
Yeah,
arguing
1 and 2.
it.
Yeah, I thought between 1 and 2 that shoulder was up.
Yeah.
Tito's still arguing it. But yeah, that was a legit pin. There was no cheating, no pulling tights, not at all.